Pouring in for Bafana Bafana legend Phil Masinga. He's died at age 49 after a short illness. We're joined now on the line by Safa President Jordaan for reaction to this news. Mr. Jordaan, a very good afternoon to you. How have you received the news of Phil Masinga's passing?
Well, Phil Masinga was sick over a long period of time. However, it came as a shock this morning when I received the news. I last saw Phil Masinga on the 5th of January. That is just before I left for the CAF Awards in Dakar, Senegal. And he was, of course, he was struggling, he was weak, he's lost a lot of weight, but he was in a good spirit, a good mood. And we were talking, and I asked him what was his greatest memory. And he said the qualification for the World Cup 1998. First, the match in Pointe Noire that we lost 2-1, and in that match they cut the eyes, both eyes of Mark Fish with elbows. And he said, as we left that Pointe Noire and we had lost 2-1, that we are going to France. They are not going to France. And he said, and that is a decision that he took there. And all of the team members agreed that they are going to go to France, and in spite of the fact of having been defeated 2-1, that they will qualify. So the return match at FNB Stadium was about 100,000 people in that FNB Stadium. The Phil Masinga goal that he scored and helped us to go to France and gave rise to the song CIA Air France is something that, when he was sitting there, brought a glow and a smile on his face. Of course, Phil worked with us as a bid ambassador and traveled the world, sometimes with me, sometimes alone, to build the case as to why South Africa should host the World Cup, 2010 World Cup. And he worked with us during that period. Phil wanted to be an administrator, so I've encouraged him to study, which he's done. And we were looking forward to welcoming him into the administration of South African football. Of course, he was a delegate for Masters and Legends at the congresses of Safa, so he very much went into the administration. And he was a committed, patriotic South African that always wanted to serve the people and serve football. It's a huge loss of a man at this young age, so yes,
Let me ask you this then. Let me ask you this then, Jordaan, because Phil Masinga first took ill. We got news, I think it was in December, that he was unwell. At the time, concerns were raised about the public facility where he had been receiving treatment. Yeah. Efforts were then being made to move him to some sort of private facility for better care. Yeah. And that then prompted this idea that we had again as a country, and that you as Safa had again failed someone who was so legendary in the football fraternity. What had you been doing to make sure that he was as
you are
comfortable
misguided.
as possible?
You are totally misguided. Phil Masinga has been in many hospitals as they were trying to determine what exactly is the problem for the loss of weight over a long period of time. We, Safa, agreed to the transfer to the Donald Gordon Hospital in Parktown. So please recognize the contribution that we make as Safa. I wish Phil could speak to you, and I was there with him, talking to him. Ask his wife, but don't speak on his behalf, and don't create perceptions that is not simply not true.
No one is speaking on his behalf, Mr. Jordaan. What I was asking you is what you had done, which you've now outlined, that you were with him throughout his illness.
No, there was nobody was with him throughout his illness. It's not possible. We work, we have other responsibility. His wife and his son was there. His son came to see me in his office. I was with him for the final moments when he was alive, on the 5th of January, and I just told you so.
All right, Jordaan, Safa President, thank you for your time.